I'm feeling pretty beat up today. I went to the gym yesterday in the morning for 2.5 hours, went to work for a little while, still found time to take my dogs out twice, and then after work, late at night, I went back to the gym and I ended up there for 3 hours. And this morning, my body's like, yo, just take it easy, man. And of course, I don't want to take it easy. And hopefully, you saw me doing some workouts earlier. But this gym is great because it has this outdoor area. If I get a chance to be outside and move, that's what I want. I'm not a caged bird, man. I need to be out here. I need to get some sun. I need to get some of that wind in my face. Especially if I'm feeling sore and beat up and drained the way I am now. My body needs really gentle but firm movements, very detailed, specific. Where are you trying to get in? What muscles are you trying to work? What's specific to your body today? Did you do your arms yesterday? So today your shoulders and your forearms are killing you? Good. There's only one way to work through that soreness and that hurt, and it's to train it again. And I'm not saying if you did a full barbell complex yesterday and you're sore and beat up from it, your arms are gonna need some love the next days. And you probably wanna still do push-ups and stress them out a little bit still. Don't do nothing. That's the worst thing you can do, is do nothing. Give them some love, get some blood flow in there, and get them pumped up again with different movements. You don't have to hit heavy weight every day, but keep the blood flowing to those muscles. Keep them moving. Keep it grooving. Don't stop moving. If you stop moving, that's when you freaking die. Don't stop moving. Keep flowing. If you stop moving, make sure you become stillness in motion. I am trembling right now, but I am still. Become the movement, the motion. I can be powerful even though I'm sore. But I'm exhausted. That spiked my heart rate up like crazy. So then I feel my heart rate spark. So my breath, I feel I lost my breath a little bit just after that. Some days that little routine wouldn't have been enough to even hit me, but today that just killed me. So
10 seconds!
Slow down. I felt that, I heard that. Take a break, slow down. But don't do nothing. Don't just sit there, don't get on your phone. Be intentional with your actions. Always be intentional with your action and your word. And even the breaks in between what you consider your workouts are so important. I see a lot of people hit their 8 reps, their 10 reps, then stop, get on their phones, be distracted, talk to people, and you're not allowing your body to fully calm back down and come back down to a lower heart rate. Whenever you do, give it adequate time to come all the way back down. You're fully resetting. And you're bringing your nervous system back in control instead of letting it run wild a little bit. I still feel my heart is going. It's at 122 beats. I want it to be lower. So I sit here and I breathe. And that's when it's so important. what music you're listening to. Is it feeding your workout? Is it feeding your soul? Is it something that makes you want to work hard and be better? Like, please don't let it be sad music. Don't let it be hurtful music. Don't let it be. The lyrics you listen to are so important. Make sure those lyrics are feeding your soul. Words are spells. Words are magic. And what you put in your head every day is so important. The music I've been listening to lately is changing my life. I feel it on a deeper level than I felt music in a long time. I just want to share that. Music's so important. $114. Okay, went down 10. So that already feels better for me. I feel I can breathe a little bit deeper. I still feel it, so I'm still gonna move slow and controlled. But I'm gonna get into another pose here because my legs are going through it right now. I'm trying to train like I did back when I was in high school. 2-a-days, go in the morning, go in the afternoon. I'm trying to hit a full training arc here so I can transform my body. If any of you watch My Hero and have seen My Hero, there's this transition that Deku, the main antagonist, whatever the word is, the main character, he makes this transformation from very timid and weak, and he just starts to train day in and day out. He would sit in class and just hold himself and not actually be sitting on the chair. He would be training, hardening his body, hardening his mind, being powerful as hell all the time. And there's a scene where he was given this task to clean a beach. The beach in his city was like cluttered with garbage and all kinds of trash, and he was tasked to train and remove that trash from there in a certain amount of time. And there's a scene where we see what the results of all his training for, I don't know if it was like a couple weeks or something, but like he trains for a little while, he goes through a training arc, and All Might is just shocked to see that the beach has been cleared completely, like not a speck of dust. He even cleaned more than he was tasked to clean. And Deku's just on top of the beach, top of the ocean, just letting out everything he has. And you see the results of his training. You see his physique has grown. He's more defined. He's got some muscles now. He's been training hard as hell. I'm just saying, that's the phase in my life I'm in right now, and it's crazy to think because that was like the first few episodes of the anime, and that's like, fuck, I'm old to be at that level. I'm trying to level up so hard. I'm trying to skip a couple chapters and catch up and become the athlete I know I'm just right on the verge of turning into superhuman for real. I feel it. I'm right on the verge of just becoming stronger than I've ever been in every way possible. And to be able to do all the things I've always dreamed of doing when it comes to movement and calisthenics. And I'm like on the precipice of hitting a muscle up, of learning how to do a muscle up. I'm in the process for the first time, and I feel real progress. That's been a dream of mine, to be able to do a muscle up. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I'm actually training for it properly now, and I'm right there. I feel it.
9, 8, 7, 9.
So I'm just trying to put out a message of like what movement should be and can be for you. My yoga movements, all this stuff is, yeah, it's stretching, but it's so strong. It's such a strong way to stretch and recover your body. I promise you the average bodybuilder couldn't control their own muscles, their own weight. They just can't control it. It's fine to have all that power and all that strength and size, but if you're out of control, what can you really do with it? Can you really do much of anything with it? I don't know. I found myself when I was bigger like that, I couldn't even get in a squat all the way down. I couldn't do pull-ups. I was very muscular, toned, and buff, but I couldn't do freaking pull-ups. What is that? I couldn't control my own weight. And it's crazy to think that weightlifting, bodybuilding is such a like hack. It's basically like a fat burning pill. You know, everybody wants the quick, easy results. Beginner gains are real, and everybody wants that beginner gain. Everybody wants to see visual transformation. And if you want real, sustainable transformation, you have to do it for the long haul, for years and years, and slowly build up your foundation. Don't stack a bunch of muscle on a weak foundation, please. You know, like at the end of the day, I don't have regrets because it taught me all of this, but like if I could go back and do things differently and train the way I train now, dude, like with how crazy my mindset is now, I genuinely like think I could have dedicated myself hard enough. I could have played basketball, at least in college or something, man. That would have been amazing for me, but like, dude, basketball called to my heart, and I did not trust my heart when I was young that way. I'm just realizing this is on camera right now. Basketball was my first love. Fuck. I played football instead of playing basketball because that's where all my friends were. Oh, and they didn't appreciate me. Fuck. Oh my God. My teammates appreciated me. I love that camaraderie, community. I just mean, like, there was maybe only like one coach that ever showed real, like, two coaches actually. Man, they ended up, man, I did everything wrong back then, man. But not wrong, because like I'm here now doing what I'm doing now. But again, those things, I do have thoughts like that of like I would have done things differently. But honestly, the way I was living life led me to even like greater discoveries now, which, you know, it's my road, it's my path. But my heart still, it's still a memory. When I was in high school, I was passed up second place for an award that I thought I had earned truly, and I did my best to like be stoic about it and everything, but like that broke me. That killed me, man. I still, like, I'm about to start crying right now because I feel it so much. That sucked. That broke me. That moment killed me. My older brother played soccer at the same high school, and he was the football team's kicker. And that dude has his name played up on that. And to me, it was so important that I gave my name up on that wall. I worked so hard for it. I was a leader on the team. I was always, but I still, even back then, I was too eager to please my coaches and not give any pushback when they asked me to do certain things where I knew my talents could be better suited elsewhere. So, at the end of the day, that's also on me for being a young boy. And I could have chosen to speak up and play a different position, which is what would have been best for me. For those of you who know football, I was a defensive lineman. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". I was a defensive lineman for most of my football career. And one year, my sophomore year, I was asked to play middle linebacker. And a part of me felt liberated from having to be in the trenches with all these giants, and I could fly around the football field and make tackles but like at that point in my life I had such low self-esteem that I still felt I didn't belong. I never felt like I was the athlete I needed to be to keep up with some of these guys, and that just wasn't true. But limited self-belief will drag you down. But yeah, I got to play middle linebacker, man, and it was so fun. I was good too. I was asked to we had a couple injuries on the varsity team, and I was one of the guys who was asked to be like a backup in case. Like from JV, they brought me up and were like, "Hey, we need you to just be ready to play because we're low on numbers right now." As a sophomore, and my first time ever playing, I went and I played in a varsity game. It was amazing. And then that was my sophomore year. I had played defensive lineman the year before. The crazy thing is that the next 2 years of my career, I was asked to play defensive line again. And I wanted to, be helpful in any way I could be, so I said yes. And I told myself I couldn't be small going back in there, so I started going to the gym and lifting weights like crazy, 2-a-days, lifting weights, trying to get big, trying to get strong. I'm 5'8", man. I had it in my head that I needed to get to at least 200 pounds. 200 pounds is a good weight for my size, I thought. Started lifting and eating a lot and putting on muscle and getting super, I got there. I got to 210 pounds by my senior year of high school. And that really didn't get me a whole lot of anything by the end of it, except for a lot of beat up and bruised up muscles that still for a couple years I thought that's where I needed to be, around 200 pounds, but like lean and jacked or whatever that means. I had this misconception that I needed to be big, that I couldn't be small. But like I'm compact, I'm small. I don't care. I love it. If I'm small, I can be lean and powerful and quick. I'm so fast and powerful. I'm capable of such explosiveness. But I didn't take advantage of my gifts, my talents back then. Instead, I tried to force an issue. And now I'm here. Just trying to figure this shit out. Because I'm doing things really weird and different now. I know it is. But it's right. It's strong. Like, I could probably get better at basketball now than I've ever been. And I think I'm going to try. One goal I have, and I'm putting this out here for you guys to see too. One goal I have is that I want to dunk a basketball. I've never done that in my life. And I put up a couple videos of me doing some box jumps the other day, and I'm catching myself by surprise. If I'm doing my math right, I have a 40-something inch vertical. I could be wrong, but I stacked two 20-inch boxes on top of each other and jumped it. That's insane if that's true. I need to check that out. Fuck. This is my first time having the ankle weights on. Yeah, I could probably do that handstand without the ankle weights. Let's see. So y'all can see the difference. I couldn't get that. I'm trying like talk and move and think at the same time. It's a lot to focus, but like this is where I'm at. This is my baseline now. If I don't do this kind of stuff every day, I start to, man, that's only 4 pounds total, but it makes a huge difference for this movement. Yeah, my legs are toast today. It's my hamstrings. They're toast. Oh, that's a long one. Thanks for joining me, guys. I love recording out here, especially outside. And I think I found something that really works for me. Like, I'm excited, man. I found a system that works for me. I hope it sounds good. I hope it looks good. I'm gonna get better at making sure it looks proper and it's in the right spot and getting different angles. I'm brand new to cinematography and social media, but if you stick around, I promise you, you're gonna like watch me become this. I'm gonna become who I am.